Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another Arc Garage video. Today I'm gonna show you how to fix sagging door panels for only 15 euros. So we're gonna go from this right here to this in only a couple of hours of work. Now here are the most important things that you're gonna need for this job. We're gonna start with the material. Now the material has to be stretchable both ways so it can adapt to the contours of the door panel. Also, you need to have this foam backing. Besides that, you're gonna need some kind of trim removal tool or squeegee or something like that, preferably from the hard plastic. Then you're gonna need an X-Acto knife, and lastly, you're gonna need some kind of quality fabric glue. We're gonna start by removing the door panel. Alright, so the first thing that I need to do, I gotta remove this door handle. Now the door handle is basically melted in place, so there are three spots that I need to drill out. So here is the first one, and here are the other two, and there is one more screw right here, but I'll remove that at the end. So I'm just gonna use this large drill bit. I'm trying to drill out this outer part. I don't want to damage the inside. We're gonna have to use that later on to secure the door handle in place. So our door handle has been separated. Now, as I said, there is one more Phillips screw right here. And the last thing that you need to do, you gotta pull out these two plastic rivets so you can just push the center in. Now I can remove the door handle, and there it is. Alright, so the next thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove this piece of fake leather. Now if you are doing this on some other car, if you are able to remove this whole piece, do that. But on this particular car, this piece right here and this upper piece are connected, so it's pretty much impossible just to separate this middle one. Now to remove the fabric, I'm gonna cut it from this top side using the knife, and on the bottom I can just pull it out. Alright, so there it is. Now you can see all of this nasty stuff. That's what I need to remove next. Now the one thing that I gotta say, when you are removing this stuff, you gotta be meticulous. You wanna remove pretty much all of it. If you leave any of the old glue on, there's a chance that the new fabric won't be able to stick to it. Now to remove this old glue, you can use two methods, either the wire brushes as you can see here, or you can use a heavy duty degreaser. This stuff works really well. So essentially what you do, you just spray it on here and wipe it with a rag. Now regardless of which method you use, I suggest that you tape all around this central part just to prevent any damage to the surrounding plastic. Alright, so I've rinsed the door panel with water. You can see it came out looking great. There is a little bit of yellowing since this material is kind of porous, but all in all this is going to be good. Now when it comes to material, you gotta be extra careful when choosing one. You can see that there are a bunch of contours here, and the material has to be able to stretch both ways. And keep in mind that that is going to be one of the most important things when choosing the material for your door panel. Alright, now as you can see, I've taped around this part right here. This is the glue that I'm going to use. It's basically the fabric glue in spray. So I'm going to spray the door panel, and I'm also going to spray on the back of the fabric, and then I'm gonna put the fabric over this. First I'm gonna do this top part, and then I'm gonna go over these curves. Alright, now here comes the part which is extremely important. I got some chalk right here, and this is gonna be our edge where I'm gonna tuck in the excess fabric. Now you don't want to cut the fabric right here. That's why I'm gonna use chalk, and I'm gonna mark maybe like 1 centimeter away from this edge. As I said, this is extremely important. If you cut it too close, you won't be able to tuck in the material, and you're gonna have to do the whole thing all over again. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm basically just gonna cut along the marked line. Look how nice this thing came out. Like, even those hard spots, which is gonna be this curve right here, it came out looking great. The material stuck properly, and it is pretty much perfect. Alright, now it's time to put everything back together. So I put the handle back. You can see these plastic pins. So the plan here is just to drill through them, put a screw from the back side, put a nut from this side, and that's gonna be it. And I'm gonna do the same thing on all 3 spots. And here is the final result. I gotta admit, it came out looking great. As I said in the beginning of the video, the trick is in the flexible fabric and quality glue. Now, as you might have guessed, this right here was the trickiest part, but thanks to that, material flexibility wasn't too much of an issue to do it. One more thing that I gotta add, this is the first time that I reupholstered the door panel, so if I can get this result, so can you. Anyway, that would be all for this video. I hope you find it useful. If you did, hit that like button and support our channel by subscribing and by sharing our content with the rest of car enthusiasts.